I don't know how many of you are familiar with Def Noodles, but he's a controversial YouTuber. I don't really know much about him. I'm pretty unfamiliar with it. I know he does a lot of like news stuff. I usually see him on Twitter getting dunked on. People really don't like him for a variety of reasons. I only know like a few things. Like he made fun of a guy after he cried on stream about his wife's sexual assault. Like some tasteless shit that I've heard and seen on Twitter. But overall, I'm pretty unfamiliar with Def Noodles. But today, or yesterday, an event that he was hosting finally happened, which is this, the Super Roast Battles. It's an event he was hyping up for weeks, talking about how it's going to be the next big thing, it's going to be like a really big popular event, it's going to be great. He was even trying to goad some YouTubers into coming on to like settle their beef in a roast battle. So he was like going to charge them $15 in order to come on stage and roast each other. None of them showed up. In fact, almost nobody in general showed up. As you can see, it's not exactly like a sold-out stadium here. It's about 10 family and friends. And this was a complete fucking disaster. Like on a level I haven't seen before. Imagine Fire Festival, but if it actually happened and was worse than anyone could have imagined. I didn't watch the whole thing either. Like, I started watching it, and I knew that I couldn't. I had to share it with you guys. This is unreal. We're not watching the whole thing. In fact, I don't think anyone can without puking. But I just want to show you some of the highlights here. The first, I think it's 28 minutes. So the first 28 or so minutes of this event is nothing but, like, rap music. That, like, it's 26 minutes. Right around 27 minutes. The first 27 minutes, the event doesn't even start. They just, like, cycle through YouTube playlists of rap or popular music. So they didn't start on time. People just sit here doing fucking nothing for 26 minutes listening to bad music. And then we get into it. And it is immediately awful. Yeah.
Coming out and putting up with that bullshit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really special night today. We have some really amazing comedians. We're gonna just roast the shit out of each other for your enjoyment.
So, that's not exactly the format. What he did is he assembled a few people who said they've told a joke before in their life, and he had them roast each other. But they didn't... Nobody knew each other. Literally nobody. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, the volume's gonna be really low because it's so poorly put together. Sorry, here, I turned it way up. So all they can do is roast each other's appearance because they don't know them. They're random people that he got together and told them to roast each other. So it leads to the most awful, uncomfortable moments I've seen on the big stage, figuratively speaking, on stage. This was an event he charged money for, so like you paid for this, keep in mind.
Okay. Hey first. Siri, give me a coin. I don't think that's how it works. Oh, hey Siri, flip a coin.
Let's go.
Siri, flip a coin. Tails. Oh, I didn't even ask who's.
Oh, what a silly blunder.
Who's tails, who's heads?
He's just a little nervous.
You're not tails anymore. What about you, Corey? All right, Ernesto,
this is just an appetizer.
You first.
This is foreplay.
You said 2 jokes up top?
2 jokes up top.
All right.
Give your best shot.
So, to go over the rules, I won't put you through him explaining the rules terribly. His format is whoever goes first tells 2 jokes, then the person responds with a joke, then the next person responds with a joke, back and forth. So it's like 1 joke each. It's supposed to be like a roast. Keep in mind, these are strangers. These 2 people have never met until they walked out on this stage together. So they can't actually roast each other. All they can do is insult each other's appearance, and it is painful. It is so hard to listen to. It obviously no rehearsal or anything. Same with Def Noodles. He's the host, and he has no fucking clue what's going on. Started 27 minutes late, and it is an absolute joy.
I just met this motherfucker today, so you guys need to relax already, all right? Yes. But I just met this motherfucker, but he's the only person I've seen with a cankle on his neck.
Whoa.
Oof.
I don't know why you're wearing fucking, I don't know why you're wearing shoes to relax, bro. What are you relaxing from? You haven't moved in days. I know you're not coming at me with that fucking neckline of the shirt looking like you fucking stretched that shit for miles. What even is this, bro? Is this like just the
You have on a vest in the summertime. Like
That's just crossing a line immediately. He just goes up and starts touching him. Oh, like I don't even know where Def Noodles would find someone like this. That's so yucky. Like he's not even roasting. Now he's just going up there and like caressing him. Ugh.
you have to stop talking about appearance. Like, it's not working out, man. What are you doing? I can see everything going on. All right, never mind.
It's called a cock, buddy. You'd see it if you didn't have that tummy there. All right.
Oh.
That would have worked if half of you weren't fat as fuck.
He ain't got no pussy in a long time. It's been a while for him. He is upset.
Like, I half expected him to just go out in the crowd and start throwing hands, like just absolutely ripping on the audience, just beating them down. Like, so he not only got people that don't know each other, so can't roast each other, he got like the most aggressive man in LA. This dude is just here to fight. So it couldn't have gone worse. A lot of YouTubers that don't like this guy, Def Noodles, were streaming this just making fun of him, and the streams were so popular it started trending on Twitter. Christ, cringe almost made me puke. And Def Noodles was so proud of that fact that in his recent video today, he called this a massive success and that he was trending on Twitter for hours like it was a positive thing. But the trend was people laughing at him at how bad this event was. So he swore he's going to do more because it was so successful. Like I said, this is special. This is very unique. And it's only, like, this is just the beginning. I'm not going to play everyone's set because I really do feel bad for the people that aren't him. Like, they had no idea what they were getting into. This is a terrible format. You can't roast someone you don't know. You just can't do it. Unless you just want to call them ugly or point out that their fashion sense is poor or whatever. Like, that's it. It doesn't go beyond that. So I can't even be mad at them. But Def Noodles set towards the end. I'll let this ride a bit more before we get to Def Noodles, like in his set, but you're not ready for him.
Chat, 1 for Corey, 2 for Ernesto. Give it up for Ernesto.
Yeah!
I fucking told you, man. You lost him. You didn't even try to redeem yourself.
I don't know who Chat is, but I'm just here to tell jokes.
It looks like Chat.
When does that
Corey.
start?
Corey got a W in the chat. It's all right. You're all over.
Stop the madness. No. I think this is
I don't
important.
have any jokes for him. I mean, he is a nice guy. He does have a small bulge. It's okay. You can get over that. Just be more likable. You know what I mean?
All of that was inaccurate because I'm not a nice guy and I don't have a small dick because obviously you saw it from here, bro. Look at this. My dick's bigger than your ass, I'll tell you that much. Can you turn around and let the people
I
see
am
what's
not
up?
gonna give you no pussy.
What does that mean? What does
I
that
am not
mean?
giving you
Please
no
turn
pussy.
around and let the people see this.
You
My
want them to
dick
see
is
my
bigger
heel
than your
booty?
ass?
Is that what you want? Hit on me on stage.
I will give it this. Your titties are bigger than my cock, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
What
you really
does
do
that
want to fuck me?
mean?
This is
I
sick.
don't want to, I have to.
This is sick.
I need to. It's not a want, it's a need.
Okay,
I feel like this is Def Noodle's cousin or something. Like, he really ran out of people to pull into this disaster, so he's just like, hey, Uncle Ernesto, can you come down? I just need somebody here. Please, God, I'll give you money. Because this is just so sad to listen to. I'm not gonna finish round 2. I can't finish round 2. Like, I just feel bad. I don't feel bad for him, though, for Def Noodles. So, again, they do this for another, like, 30-some minutes. They have, like, a couple more people come out. But then they have a one-on-one, which is Def Noodles versus this lady. And it is so beautiful. But I wanted to at least bring this up before he deletes it. I'm assuming at some point tomorrow he'll have like a come to Jesus moment where he's like, I need to take this off the internet. And I wanted to make sure that we at least got this little piece of history before that happens.
It's you and me. It's you and me. I'm like the meanest guy on the internet right now.
We're
People hate me. We're roasting.
Oh!
I can't wait.
Me and Peel just taking over this. Okay, I already fucking. You wearing that dare shirt because you're like, I dare you to run away from me.
So I stopped watching after his joke. That'll be new territory for me soon.
Carrot Top called. He wants his look back.
And that's when I stopped. So now this is all new.
Wait, Cat got your tongue?
No, you
Pussy
just.
got your tongue?
Nah, you look like you woke up in a dumpster.
Like, this is what happens at, like, a middle school lunch table. Like this is just awful. Ugh. And he's so proud of it, too. Which I think makes it better. If he would just, like, had self-awareness, I don't think it'd be as enjoyable. But the fact that he lives in this delusional fantasy land where people, well, where he believes people love this, I think really adds to the, like, the charm.
Probably.
Bitch,
Well,
it's
that
your
was supposed to be a
turn.
diss.
Yeah,
I'm
ho.
waiting for something.
If you don't
Tony
shut
Lopez.
the fuck.
Why are you up here?
I'm looking at your teeth because I just can't. It reminds me, you ever see that movie Ed with the horse with the big teeth?
I don't have that big of teeth. I mean, you're just like fishing for something now. You look
Really?
like emo Shaggy.
Emo Shaggy.
That's
Come on,
too
Deaf
small
Noodles.
For you, low key.
You got this.
I don't understand how you have holes on your knees, on your pants,
Oh.
'cause you don't go down, right?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's like that episode of SpongeBob. Hey, so what's up with salt shakers? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. He points out the holes on her jeans. Oh. Someone who's more familiar with Deaf Noodles than me. Is it true that he used to call himself a stand-up comedian? Before this. Because I saw that in the comments quite a bit. I need to see more of his material.
I do. You can go down on bitches. What? Do you not know that? Again, Deaf
Apparently
Noodles,
not.
because he's never hurt a girl with a wet pussy. Okay.
What is happening?
You're like my cousin if you were a girl.
Thank you. I bet you cried when you got those tattoos.
I did. I did. Are you from Detroit?
Oh my. It's like an NPC malfunctioning.
I'm bombing so bad. And
It's like a glitch in Fallout New Vegas. Charlie, stop. No, this is important. This was a big event. To him, I guess. And nobody else.
and I don't give a fuck.
Neither do I, bro. Come on, we in it together, doggy.
Huh?
Hey, you got
Don't
dimples
spray
too. That's what's up.
it. Yeah. You want to make out?
No.
Yeah, I knew it. That's why I asked.
Oh. Oh. My man. My man. Yeah. All right. This turned less from roast into like a desperate attempt for human connection. And G. Willikers, I tell ya, he's finding it. The chemistry between these two is off the charts. They work so well together, honestly. It was a fucking fever dream. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I only watched a little bit of it, like right before stream while I was lifting, and I was like, no, I can't watch anymore. I have to save this. I need to experience this with other people. It can't just be me alone watching this fucking thing. He went to comedy school. No, I can tell. For sure. He's a master of his craft.
So you're a lesbian by choice.
Your beard is graying.
I know. I'm old. I'm 37.
You are 37? Damn, you look good for a white person. Can't even hate though.
I'm not white.
Yeah, you are.
I'm from Brazil.
I know, but you white.
This is like terrorism. This is like actual terrorism. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking wild. I don't know, man. I think if Death Noodles wants to amplify this, he should really lean into it. Since he says he's going to do more of it, since he loved it so much. Bring in Amy Schumer, Brendan Schaub, James Corden. Like, really just double down on being the go-to shop for the worst comedy of all time. Like, that could be his new brand. He does, like, he has a way of, like, making this salvageable. How did people who paid for this actually stay? Are you kidding me? Is that even a real question? If I paid to be there, I would cherish every goddamn moment of this disaster. You don't get to experience things like this. Like, if you go to any trash dive bar, comedy club, whatever, in America, you won't find something this unrefined. This is just actual, like, it is an actual disaster masterpiece. You don't have, like, a event this terrible. You can't have an event this bad. It's once in a lifetime. So yeah, if I paid for it, I'd stay the whole time. Yes, you will. Amateur comedy is this bad? No, you're wrong. I went to an amateur improv night one time like 5 years ago. Yeah, it's cringy, but it's like wholesome cringe. It's like I'm watching the thespian troupe have fun together. It's like, I can't be mad at that. Like, I'm not laughing, but I at least appreciate them putting themselves out there. This, bro, everyone who's come on stage seems to hate each other. Like, actually hate each other. They're not roasting. They're having an aggressive conversation at the lunch table. I really do hope he does more. I hope he's not clickbaiting. I hope he does more of these.
You just met my parents.
Yeah, this place messier than your mom's pussy.
You know you probably ate it.
Yeah, she came, baby.
Yeah! Whoa! His mom's got a drippy cooter.
Because you're gonna win, regardless.
Your eyes are too close together.
Damn! I wish they were even closer so I couldn't see you.
I like that one.
What are you writing, a dissertation?
You look like the guy at the party with a backpack, but it's only filled with cocaine.
Hey, coke's
That's
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah, man, we're in LA. Like you're trying to make me look cooler?
But you lace it with fentanyl? Okay.
Yeah, I'm out here killing motherfuckers.
That was a good 25 seconds of high quality material, I'd say, actually. That went pretty well, all things considered. They had a back and forth. There was some giggles from the crowd. So they're starting to turn it around. You know, you can never really count someone out. This is the fourth quarter comeback, I think, for Def Noodles.
What are you juggling now? You trying to? What is this? This is a circus.
What are you talking about?
You want to win? It's over. There's no way I can
You
win.
look-
That's the whole thing. I'm not supposed to win. You're supposed to win.
You look like a white trash fly.
You could have gone any way with that. And you went with white trash fly?
He's not even, like, making retorts. He's just feeling insecure now. He's like, you win, please stop, I'm dead. Please, God, stop. Now you're just hurting my feelings. You're fired. This is sad, man. But, like, poetically sad. Fitting, even, I'd say. I don't know what that juggling comment was, but I appreciate it. Please release us. We're just getting started. We got another, like, good 4 minutes here, I think. Another great hustle would have been, like, actually selling tomatoes to the crowd so that way they could really get involved here. He'd make another extra, like, $100 off it. I bet all the creators that Def Noodle challenged to come out here regret not going.
I shouldn't be here.
You know what? I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna bring the fucking check.
Comic Wars 9/11.
Hold up.
You Comic Wars 9/11. Hell yeah.
I bought a big ass check. I didn't fill it out. You're supposed to win $100. That's why I can't win.
I was gonna fucking win money. You're just now telling me this.
So hold up.
Oh my God.
Miranda, wake up. Hold this out with me.
If I'm not winning, why am I holding it?
Why are you screaming? Stop screaming.
I can't win. Because you won the...
Do two people win?
Just you.
Why do I win? I thought
Because you won the
Hunter
roast battle. You won!
Yeah! Hey, that was good.
Big ass check. Congratulations. The point is I can't fucking win. I can't give myself money. How fucking corny is that?
Yeah, if he could, though, he would
In
have.
my pussy. All right.
Okay. Well, that is
Why do you
pretty
keep
much it,
saying
folks.
that? Why do you keep
Hope
saying
you
that,
enjoyed
Miranda?
The comedy, the cringe, all of it. No, it's just you and me. We're closing the show.
Oh, well, this was phenomenal, right? Am I right,
Yeah.
you guys?
Yeah, you're right.
phenomenal.
You're fucking
Everybody who
right.
came over. Yes.
9/11.
Why? Please just stop
Yeah, you know, next
saying
time,
that.
please don't.
But yeah, I needed to show you guys that. How special was that? I think that's extraordinary. You love to see it. He said he was going to make an unforgettable event. And Dirty Barnacles, he did it. I certainly won't forget it. And that was only like a couple of clips. I can only imagine how bad it got in the middle, too. There was still like a full hour that I haven't seen. The lost footage that I don't plan on going back for. But he is a big YouTuber. He's got, what, like 600k subs or something? Where's his channel? Here it is.
Here we are at Juggalo.
572k. So, I mean, like, he's a big YouTuber. Everybody loves Spider-Man. He's probably one of the most well-known superheroes of all time. And I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but he's dead. He died. Like, he's buried 6 feet underground right now, and he's probably in hell because he was a sinner. He had sex before marriage, and now he's burning in eternal damnation. And it wasn't any of the normal suspects that would have been the one to finally do him in. He wasn't killed by Doc Ock, Green Goblin, or even Rhino. It was Disney themselves. You see, at one of their theme parks, they have an animatronic Spider-Man that does an acrobatic aerial show as part of an in-park show. And half the time, he just dies. Like, the robot just collides with a building and fucking blows up. Like half the time, Spider-Man never makes it to the other side. Oh, wait, yeah, I've seen that. At Disneyland outside Spider-Man, they have a robot Spider-Man that swings across the top of the building, and 50% of the time, it actually hits the side of the building. That's misleading, because that was just a viral video that someone edited. You're talking about this, right?
Back to the drawing board. An animatronic Spider-Man is supposed to swing high into the air, do a backflip, and land safely on a hidden net as part of a stunt show at the Avengers campus. However, earlier this week...
Well, the fact that it's on the news makes me feel like it's real.
Okay, that looks like it hurts.
No, I saw a video of how this was
This
edited.
was just a robot. It's not a real person. Nobody running later in the same.
I guess not.
Spider-Man
What?
attraction does occasionally malfunction. You're right.
Oh, I guess it's real. Oh, okay.
Down there.
I thought it was CGI. Oh, this is a real human being. I thought that was a robot for a second.
Okay. This
Oh no, it is. It's this.
Now that's an amazing Spider-Man. Field testing, here I come.
All right. Whee! Woo!
Okay, it's time to see what this suit can do. I hope it can do this. This is awesome!
It's like when a video game cutscene malfunctions.
That's an amazing Spider-Man.
Whoa! Wee! I didn't see it. Yeah, because it didn't work. It just, from the start, it didn't work. That is hype. Wait, so how the fuck did it even malfunction like this?
Sharon, airbags, please!
The work facility is not equipped with airbags.
Okay.
So how the fuck? Wait, how does this work then? I'm so confused. It seems like it's gonna not work every fucking time. Even when it works, it looks like it malfunctions.
The roof broke my fall. Has some bones, baby.
No, obviously it's not a real person, but yeah, it just hits like a fucking rag doll. Interesting. I like that a lot. The malfunction's even more confusing because because even when it's correctly working, he's doing like somersaults and flips and shit, whereas when it breaks, it's like stiff, like rigor mortis. Like I don't get it. Like no flips or anything.
Ah, okay, that looks like it hurts, but we want to make sure that
Like it just straight up seizes. The intern turned it off. Yeah, it's like they actually threw a dead body through it. Like it doesn't do anything close to like what it's supposed to. That's what I saw. That's fake. This was fake. So that one's not real. I know that.
Sharon, airbags, please. Sharon, airbags,
I've seen it like 8 times now. That shit's so good. That one's real. I mean, that one was on the news and they had to shut it down. So that one's legitimate.
I want to build
Man threw it in the coffin. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, where did that come from?
10, 9,
fuck.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Get ready, Spider-Man.
1, go.
Even when it works, it's still so fucking goofy. It's like something out of iRobot.
I'm glad you didn't hit a bird.
That's cool though. I think that's really cool. Front row Disney World parade fire. Is this supposed to like shoot fire?
That's not good.
No, it doesn't seem like that's supposed to like be fire at all. Oh boy. Oh. It's just raining ash. No! We're gonna need the Disney Imagineers out here ASAP. Whatever you do, don't get out of the costume. Oh fuck, it is melting. How long does this go on for? Yeah, that's right. I'm in a black t-shirt again. That's 2 times in 1 week. Where's your god now? Checkmate. So, what am I here to talk about today? Well, I've been getting a lot of emails, and in fact, I already knew of this video's existence, but a lot of people are claiming they found the worst song and music video on YouTube, claiming this is worse than Rebecca Black, this is the worst song we've ever seen. And that's a very prestigious accolade, let me tell you what. There are some classic boner jams on YouTube, such as Ice JJ Fish, D4NNY, Danny, just actual masterpiece level music we've been blessed with on this platform. So to claim that Sarah Brand's Red Dress is somehow sitting atop the pile of dog shit as the ultimate piece of shit among these classics is blasphemous. It made me upset, and I just spit in disgust. I'd actually heard this song and watched this music video way before it caught fire, because Troy sent it to me about, I think it was like almost a month ago now. Troy, who you all know from the Gentleman Project, all of our music videos, and in fact we have 3 music videos coming out within this month. It's why I'm in a black t-shirt, just finished filming one of them today. He sent it to me because he was just blown away by the quality of it. And I was also very impressed, but I don't think it's the worst song ever on YouTube, but we're gonna watch it together and I'll let you all be the judge. We'll go through it piece by piece and talk about it. So let's go ahead and start. This is Sarah Brand's Red Dress. Of the song are obviously positive, of course. The song sounds like when you hear something on the radio and then try and recreate it from memory, like emulate it while singing in the shower, but you don't really remember the lyrics and you don't really remember the melody, you just remember bits and pieces and just kind of fucking ham-fist that shit together. Except Sarah recorded that. It sounds like a song I've heard before, but it's not. This is an entirely original piece as far as I Sarah again. The song sounds like when one of my drunk friends would do karaoke, but they were way too fucking drunk, so then it just kind of sounded like an overdose with a mic nearby. Like, I understand these are real words, but when I hear them with the music, it all just becomes like one giant, like, white noise, like rain hitting a window. It's really odd phenomenon. So the lyrics are in the description, so I obviously know what's being said, but I can't really hear both lyrics and music together because I feel like they're directly attacking each other, like an telling story of a lady who just wants to grind on her boyfriend in church and give him like a lap dance or something, which is of course, who can't relate to that. I don't know why anyone agreed to be in the music video and no one spoke up and said like, hey, why are you doing this? Is this on purpose? Which leads me to the conspiracy theory I've been reading, that this is self-aware. Sarah Brand is actually a master of satire. This was supposed to be like a parody of shitty songs or something that she's created, and it very well could be, because as it progresses, it gets more and more odd, like really peculiar and weird. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was made bad on purpose, because it hits all of the checks in the checkbox list for bad music. Credit, she's a master storyteller, up there with Tolkien. This is obviously a narrative about the dichotomous relationship between being sexually active and still going to church. You can see it with the contrast of Sarah's personality. When she's in the red dress, she's throwing that ass in a circle. She's grinding that shit all up on her brother's face. Like, she's getting wild in the red dress. But when she snaps back during the verses and she's in her normal church-going attire, you'll notice this idea explored a little bit during the verses. The way she delivers the lyrics is at a lower volume. She sounds a bit shy. But then the chorus rolls around and Sarah throws on her red dress and she's ready to rip a dick off right during the church service. Pastor's up there going on about something and Sarah's got wiener on the brain. So she's just fucking busting it wide open, doing some of this. She's talking about lust. She's talking it gets real wild at church. And I think, the song may have its flaws, one could argue, but the music video, you can't fault the theme. I think she had an idea in her head and she did her best to execute that theme. Whether or not she succeeded, that's up to you. I Song and video wrap up. I genuinely don't think it's the worst song or music video on YouTube, not even close. It also doesn't have the same catchiness that the other classics do. By no means is it not catchy, like, you know, sometimes I'll be just humming Red Dress to myself, but it doesn't have the same impact that something like Danny's Goodbye has, you know what I mean? But it is, you know, it is a very impressive piece of work. That's about it. So yeah. The Sonic franchise is arguably the most sexualized property that wasn't meant to be sexual. Not even the My Little Pony bronies can hold a candle to what Sonic has achieved. And now all of this brings us to today, this video here. It's not sexual at all. It's not like Sonic's gonna come on camera here and goatsy his asshole for you. If you want to see that, you can watch the director's cut of the new Sonic movie. But it's a video that I saw about 6 or 7 years ago, and I convinced myself it never existed in the first place because I couldn't find it again. But today I stumbled upon the video again and I was elated. I just wanted to share it with all of you, so I hope you're ready to go way past cool. And our adventure starts the way all good adventures start. You have Tails hoisted up here and being walked forward as if they're about to place him into a guillotine. That's right, it's a dance routine, and probably the best dance routine that humanity has ever given birth to. Using only the finest cosplay costumes they could find at the Party City, this group has come up with incredible choreography that really encapsulates the entire feeling of playing a Sonic game. My only critique is, I wish they at least used the City Escape music from Sonic Adventure Battle 2, but that's nitpicking, you know. It can't, you know, there's no such thing as perfect, but this is probably as close as it gets. The gang's all here. You have Sonic, Amy, Shadow, Meth Addict, Tails, and Knuckles, and they're about to really just fucking bust a move. This song's actually very near and dear to my boners. This is very nostalgic for me. When I first bought the Motorola Razr, this was my ringtone. Back in the day, that was the shit. Buying ringtones, you buy, you know, I'm in love with a stripper and all that. I bought Lean With It, Rock With It by them franchise boys. So hearing this song takes me on like a fucking magic school bus ride back to the past, back to visit prepubescent Charlie. And back then, you know what? I said, this song's great, but it'd be even better if Sonic and his friends would dance to it. And voila, look at this. All these years later, the dream comes true. We get to experience it.
Come on. Shoulda had them apple bottom jean boots with the fur.
It's worth noting, none of these songs were new when this dance happened. They were already about a decade old. So I don't know who was choosing the songs, but they were living in a fucking time vortex, and I appreciate that. I was honestly half expecting Hoobastank's The Reason to be one of the songs in here, not to spoil it, but it's not. Watching this makes me feel like I'm looking at the behind the scenes from the new Cats movie, before they added special effects that somehow made shit look even more horrifying.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Genuinely, the choreography and all that shit's not bad. This is a lot better than it has any right to be, and it could have been a lot worse. And it's honestly inspiring in a way. The moves are simple enough that makes me feel like I could get out there and really fucking bust it wide open. It makes me feel like I could be the next person wearing the Sonic costume and leading this charge of incredible dancing. Also, the ring explosion sound effects when they're switching the song is a beautiful artistic touch. You're welcome. He's like the Guy Fieri of cat discipline. You ever watch this show?
No.
How'd you know it was Jackson Galaxy then?
Because he had a line at PetSmart.
I'm not gonna walk down the aisle.
until our cat is no longer crazy.
Why though? It's not like the cat's gonna be there, right? Like, what is this, like his boogeyman or something? The cat hides under his bed, like ambushes him, fucks his girl or something?
What's up, man?
Hey, baby, yeah.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Looks like
Jackson Galaxy coming in here looking like the world's most hipster professional bowler.
Thank God that it's pain.
A cat scratched Jackson's sideburns off.
Smell her marking in here
Absolutely.
from out there.
As if there was no wall here.
Wow.
At all.
What a useless superpower.
amazing thing is that
Hey, what's up, babe? I can smell your piss from a mile away.
Than they are about the
What do you mean you don't want to have sex with me?
This is the time to start guiding her out of there.
With a medieval suit of armor.
Alright.
Why are you going in here without hand protection? Clearly she's swiping at hands. This is the most inefficient means of, like, training a cat I've ever seen.
Doesn't attack like things.
How dumb are these people? Just wear gloves. I won that war, like, from the sidelines. I immediately sniffed out a solution. Wear gloves. What did he just bring in? A sci-fi phaser? What is that?
Showing all of these spots. Josh, if you don't mind hitting the lights,
What?
we're gonna see if there's any damage here.
I have my cat tools.
And we're gonna go right over
Each one of these is gonna run up the bill a little bit.
Larry was hot there.
Forensics
Most
testing.
folks think that only there it is.
I bet Josh is sweating really hard with this black light out.
Getting her spayed, but I didn't
Oh
know
shit, I hope he
if
doesn't go over by my computer. He's gonna get a lot more than cat piss over there on that black light.
All the other
All right, guys, it's homework time. We're gonna set you guys up where she can get spayed.
Is Jackson Galaxy just gonna
Knocked out,
spay her in
we're
their
gonna get her
kitchen?
fixed, and we're gonna get her back here
I brought
in
my
one day.
spaying tools. It's a scalpel and, well, 3 pieces of bread in case I get hungry.
We're happy.
He stole their guitar? No, it's his guitar. Jackson Galaxy's thing is that he travels with a guitar as a suitcase. Or a guitar case as a suitcase. Like Seto Kaiba with a briefcase of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, except Galaxy has, like, cat condoms and shit.
Good. Back in action. What's up, man? I want to see her. Where is she at? Is she?
Well, we got her
Let's
stuffed.
do it. Let's see her.
We hired a taxidermist, we couldn't handle it anymore.
It's so cute.
That's not the same cat. It's a paid actor, that's not Larry. You're not fooling me, Galaxy.
Larry's
Ton.
How is this 43
Make
minutes?
sure that maybe there's something that you
What
guys
the fuck
aren't
happens
seeing
in the second arc of this?
spots. This was our biggest problem.
Does the cat's,
area
like,
here.
biological father come back and he's like a
This
giant
was
raid
it.
boss of a cat or something? How the fuck can this still go on?
By the way, how you
We fixed the cat and the second half is fixing Josh. Yeah, maybe the second half is Jackson Galaxy recommending a vasectomy or something.
Now Jackson, actually there was a lot of tension in
Oh,
the air.
ask Galaxy to be your best man.
and we haven't fought.
Really?
Pop the question.
Actually stopping
Christ, this is... Dude's like a fucking cartoon character. What a goofy man. It really, I guess it really is like the Dr. Robotnik of cat behavior. What do you know? It's like if you give a cat some toys or something, it has a little more fun.
Which is maybe where a lot of her
You've cracked the code, Galaxy.
from her swag gave you last time. Let's watch a movie. Okay.
Ah,
It's a good one.
that's my favorite. It's The Mummy. Have you seen it? It seems like the mission's already accomplished, Galaxy. What are we doing now? New game plus?
I had this guy design this Pilates bed for a cat.
Why?
Okay then.
How much are you gonna charge that couple for that?
Well, I
Your little arts and crafts project.
So that means in here, no corners. I want to make it so this whole room.
We're gonna remodel the
there's no
house.
dead ends. If I'm
It's gonna be a
Ruben,
giant
and I go,
circle.
I need to. If Heather doesn't do her homework this week, her business is in trouble.
What?
I'm about to go in for my last.
What?
visit
That sounded
with
like a
Heather,
threat. Are
and
you
I'm
gonna
just
burn down her
hoping
house or something, Galaxy, if she doesn't do her
what I
homework?
wanted from the get-go has
Fuck do you mean? Her business has been doing
realized
fine
because
since
honestly,
before
the
you got
concept
there.
of Heather a lot more relaxed. Yeah.
So what the
level
fuck
of
is
tension that you were
Pilates?
carrying
I've heard that tossed around
about
since I was a
taking her
kid for like older post-menopausal
position,
women.
you know, that,
But what is it? It just looks like
you know, where you're
physical
carrying
therapy.
her like
Stretching before a pickup game. Ah,
And
okay.
now there's just a
Well, that makes sense
relaxation I
then.
could read on her.
Art is a word that's becoming more and more like the word literally. A word that is completely devoid of all meaning anymore. More specifically though, performance art and the overly pretentious art like the banana taped to a wall that sold for over $100,000, shit like that. So today's piece falls into that category, and what you're about to see is a scarily accurate look at how the Last Supper most likely went down. The Last Supper is a biblical meal that took place with Jesus Christ and his 12 members of his squad, And what you're going to see here is the modern interpretation of what we believe it looked like, what science tells us it most likely looked like. Now, the most notable difference that you've most likely already picked up on, there's not 12 attendees here for the dinner, there's only 4. The other 8 must have been caught in a Whole Foods and got lost, or maybe they were outside staring at a pile of dog shit that they thought was supposed to be art, but it really was just a dog that took a shit there. Regardless of the case, there's only 4 attendees here dining in. Ta-da, just what you ordered. A nearly naked lady with a side of grapes. A popular dish around these parts. I'm just saying, if I ordered this dish, I'd be a little upset because she started eating the food off of my plate, my appetizer, without even asking, first of all, and then she goes up and starts committing seppuku. Like, that, come on, that was not in the description on the menu. Also, the dude's face right here says it all. This is the kind of face you made as a kid when you'd get a gift that you really didn't like, but your aunt put a lot of effort into the gift, so you had to pretend like you were interested and happy with it, while you were just sitting there fucking awkwardly. Everyone knows the only gift anyone wants 100% of the time is the gift of checking out the best streams at twitch.tv/moistcritical. Come stop by and follow, would love to see you around, fuck yeah. I'm not entirely sure what she's handing out here, but it's definitely not Halloween candy. I think it's like sweet potato fries, but they're stale as shit. Sounds like a brick when she sets it down on the plates. So she cuts her stomach open to pass out more of the stale potato chips that she was keeping inside of herself. And, you know, this is very clearly symbolic of the sacrifice mothers go through to put food on the table for their family and the ones they most care about. I shouldn't have to explain the metaphors to you. You should just be able to understand it. And if you can't quite comprehend the beauty that you're seeing here in this art piece, well, maybe you're just not smart enough for it. And there's no shame in that. It's just, maybe it's just a bit too much for you and going over your little reptile brain. Yes, now I know on the surface this seems a bit goofy. You have these 2 couples on a double date, they go to the Olive Garden expecting to get more microwaved meals that the Olive Garden is famous for, but instead they get far more than they bargained for with a live human being who eventually joins them at the table for the meal and demands that they eat some of the plastic food. Yes, I get it's a bit silly, a little ha 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 in there, but to that I'd say you're not really breaking it down, so I'll do it for you here. Very clearly to me, what this is saying, it's speaking to the hypocrisy of the human eating behavior. Us as a species being hypocrites, we'll order this food, yes, but would we ever invite that food to eat food with us? Let me dive a bit further, if I may. The subtleties here are truly superb. I truly admire the bravery of the artist in this piece. It is excellently done. She's not afraid to put the dichotomy of what we eat versus who we eat with, and just have the 2 sides war against each other in this climactic battle that unfolds in this performance. So if I may, imagine you're dining out with your family and you've ordered yourself some beautiful dinosaur chicken nuggets. Well, you know, those chicken nuggets came from a live animal at one point. Would you then invite that live animal to eat with you? To the answer to that for most people is probably no, and that's a bit hypocritical that we will feed off of this beautiful creature and yet we won't feed with this beautiful creature. I don't see many people going to a barn and eating what chickens eat with the chickens, nor do I ever see chickens at a restaurant eating with families. You see, it truly is, when you break it down this way, hypocritical of us. Pardon me, I'd like to chime in one more time. As you could clearly hear her say, she is asking them to eat, feast upon the bountiful goods that she has supplied from her stomach, and yet no one's eating. In fact, all they'll do is drink. Now, I imagine logic would dictate the reason they're not eating is because she was rubbing her fucking hands all over the food when she first came out of the tinfoil school project or whatever that was. So the drinks were the only things that weren't having fingers all in them, unless she pranked all of them and peed in that shit beforehand, just took a fat old leaky piss in there. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I believe the artist is challenging us to really analyze human nature at its core. Humans are rebellious creatures, so by kindly asking them to eat, what do? Drink. They don't want to be told what to do. Everyone has a sense of individuality, and they don't want to be told, dictated, pulled on strings like they're a puppet being forced to dance. So when she asked them to eat, they drink. If she asked them to drink, they'd eat. It's quite impressive what she's able to capture with something so simple. And it's almost an allusion to what Van Gogh called the stinky finger. Van Gogh was famous for saying, "He with the itchy asshole will soon have the stinky finger." And I believe that this piece right here is really illustrating it in a way that I didn't even think possible. This is what's called a fuck you. She's eating your food because fuck you. And that's the lesson to take away from that little piece there. You gotta feel honestly bad for the people sitting at this table. They probably didn't know what they were signing up for. They probably thought it was gonna be something quick and just kind of spectators and painless, but they're really directly involved in something that's clearly making them all feel really embarrassed. Bravo indeed. This would deserve a standing ovation, but the four people here just didn't quite get it, I'd argue. What an incredible piece, and I tell ya, performance art has never been shittier. Also, I believe that clapping was added in post. No one at that table is clapping, nor in the background, and we've seen both sides of the table, and there's not like an audience just out of view of the camera. Not like there's like a whole fucking sold out row of bleachers with people going nuts with fucking foam fingers saying, you know, Last Supper performance art #1. She didn't like sell out a stadium we can't see, and no one is clapping on either side of the table. So I'm pretty sure that that was added in post because having it trail off in silence probably just looked bad. Goodness gracious, I tell you, it's easy to find meaning in anything, but that doesn't mean that it's good. You can pretty much break anything down to have some type of deeper meaning, but at its core it could still be really bad, like this whole piece of performance art. I just don't really understand why this stuff is so popular and seemingly growing with the fucking banana thing taped to the wall. I just don't see how anyone could ever make an argument that that's good art. That's definitely some shit that a 9th grader would come up with when their artwork is about to be due, and they throw a desperate Hail Mary hoping the pretentious art teacher will lose his mind over something simple. Oh shit, I only have 5 minutes before class, I don't have anything, but I have this banana. Fuck, find me some scotch tape. No. Duct tape. Plants it on the wall and gets an A. It's just really shitty stuff, and I don't understand why it's still so popular. That's all, really. So yeah. Hydrokinesis and pyrokinesis.
Well, that looks interesting.
He puts his finger in the fire. Oh, it's this guy's hand. It's hard to argue with these results. Luckily, Kyle's there to keep this under control. Otherwise, this man would burn down the whole fucking neighborhood.
So notice the bend. See that?
So powerful.
Here's what it'd look like if my...
And then the camera will zoom out and Kyle's on the other side making a fucking cyclone of water.
Now I'm applying my vibration into the water.
Oh, he's electrocuting all the fish downstream.
Now.
He's going Super Saiyan 3 hydrokinesis.
So you might even be able to see that I was accelerating the pace of the water itself.
I did notice that, actually. Yeah, I did see that. I don't understand what happened.
Aerokinesis, performed by Michael Grubb. Done more by novices and
Whoa!
by veterans
Whoa!
and being
Oh,
embraced.
God!
And you can see he's having a lot of fun.
He's just gonna
by
blow
the
away
book.
half the
And
city
that's
with
the reason
this.
Why I put this
Move
one
over,
at
Aang.
number 3.
God, this guy's scaring me. I feel like I'm being violated telekinetically. Okay, fair, you win. Oh, not the bandana.
Telekinesis comes in at number 1.
Oh, it's so
because
sensual.
It's the main damn thing that.
Oh, it's so
associates
he's
all
so
mental
sexual
powers.
with
No
it.
one knows. The general public.
Oh,
just doesn't
no
know.
hands.
But when you tell them telekinesis,
This dude's about to get laid so hard after this telekinesis display.
So if you've ever heard of
Do you have a magnet?
I imagine he's like actually telekinetic. Like, just imagine that. Like, he's actually telekinetic and he just uses it to bend forks and impress girls.
Insert random Viagra joke here.
Oh my gosh.
As it slowly begins to bend more.
Oh my god.
Oh, I like that. Insinuating penis to put the idea in their head. Like, hey, penis.
Pretty straight. Not
Telekinetic
bad.
penis.
Close your hand around it.
You do the
Hold it up.
math.
Now,
Stop! You did that.
That was a pretty cool magic trick, though. That's kind of cool. That's cute as shit. If he wasn't wearing a fedora, he really may have actually had a threesome out of that. That trick's lame. Don't do that one. But the fork one, fuck yeah. What else you got, Scott? I don't know what you
Get a random
prefer.
name in your mind. Now get rid of that name. Push it to the side.
Your
Now
boyfriend's
think of
name?
another completely random
Get rid of
person.
him.
You got one?
Yeah.
My name's Scott.
Now
Put it
forget
in there.
that one.
Here's
Okay.
my
Now
number.
Settle on a name.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
See this name in your mind right now?
Yeah.
See the first letter?
Yeah.
Imagine a spotlight going over this first letter as it gets brighter and brighter. Add more depth and detail to this. It's a B, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now take this B, move it somewhere else.
Because my name starts with an S. Get it out of there. Get it out. No, don't laugh at me. Fedoras are very much in fashion. Scott.
Take it.
Come on, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Burn the whole goddamn house down.
After you can feel your energy being blended with the fire, try making it do stuff. Making it throb,
Oh, that's...
bounce, get bigger, smaller.
Oh,
anything.
well, it doesn't need to be sexual. How about you just make the flame, like, more intense or something? Why throb it? Whoa! Do it again. Throb it. Throb it. Throb it. What are you doing? Don't blue ball me. Yeah! Jesus Christ! Oh, God! He's like the Human Torch. There we go. I wish they'd stop practicing their aerokinesis during heavy winds. This just makes it look fake. I know it's real, because it's Evolved Ministries, but stop practicing it during this heavy winds. Because then people are going to start poking holes in it. I just would hate to see that happen to actual practitioners of aerokinesis. Only a trained eye can see he's actually wrapped his fist in air to enhance the power of his blows. Oh, it's Michael. I didn't even mean to. This entire area didn't even have water in it until Michael existed and put it there. The only hydrokinetic god.
Movements like that. Look.
Whoa!
Okay. But at this point, I'm just kind of.
Imagine if he actually had hydrokinesis and this was the limit of his power. I think that would be worse than not having any powers at all. I just watched Amy Schumer's new Netflix comedy special, Growing. It's about as bad as you'd expect. I was going to do a proper moist meter for this, but I thought even putting this on the moist meter would damage its reputation, and let's be honest, these days the moist meter is talked about in the same sentence as Nobel Prizes, the Oscars, and people trust the moist meter more than they do their own fucking family these days. So putting Amy Schumer's Growing on the moist meter would have just been an insult. So I'm just going to binge you over and raw dog you with the goods and the bads of this comedy special. We'll go ahead and start about what's good with it. That ends that segment. That about covers that. Let's move on to the bad. Everything. This whole fucking thing is a giant stinker. I don't think anyone here clicked on this as an Amy Schumer fan, you know, an Amy Schumer fanatic, a Schumer schmuck, an Amy Lamey. I don't know what you call your fan base, Miss Schumer, but I don't see many Amy Schumer advocates or fans, so I don't think many of you clicking on this were expecting me to give like a, you know, is this worth watching? Because the answer is a resounding no. And you already know that. But I watched it, so you don't have to. I can sum up the entire thing in a couple of sentences, because there's about 4 parts to this comedy special, if you even want to call them parts. And surprisingly, none of them are really my vagina, the classic Amy Schumer she's known for with the stinky pussy that she jokes about. I'm not insulting her vagina. I haven't smelt it. I haven't seen it. But all evidence points to it being an absolute horror to behold, according to her stand-up specials, of which I've seen every stand-up she has ever done. She is a fascinating comedy artist. Her comedy stylings have no equal in terms of how bad they are. So yes, I've dabbled in watching all of them. And apparently her vagina is something out of this world in a negative way, according to her. Anyway, that entire region of her body is not the focal point of her stand-up routine for this special, probably for the first time in her career. She does talk about her pussy a little bit in terms of like a period. She makes some jokes about a period. And I use the term joke lightly. When you're talking about Amy, you have to really stretch the definition of what a joke is. So when I say joke, just know it's not exactly a joke. She talks about period stuff, but the big 4 parts are 1, she's pregnant and she was overweight, so no one knew she was pregnant. That's a whole segment. And then the next 3 segments are, my husband is autistic. Next part, let's make fun of my husband for being autistic. The next part, my husband's dick is big and I'm repulsed to have sex with him. Like, she refuses to have sex with him, and that's a whole statement. They're married and now she wants nothing to do with his penis. That's the entire stand-up routine broken down for you in like chapters of the book. Those are the cliff notes right there. And it's not good, obviously, but that's a given going into an Amy Schumer special. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I don't hate female comedians. Please don't play that card. She's just not a good female comedian. If you want a really good female comedian, I'll shout one out. Tig Notaro. I really enjoy her stand-up. So there's a little shout out right there. I enjoy some female comics. Amy Schumer is not a comic. I don't even know what you would call this brand. She makes up stories to be relatable. She talks about taking a subway, but Amy grew up into an extremely wealthy family, and she is extremely wealthy, so there's no way she has ever stepped foot on plebeian transportation shit like that, so she has no idea what that's about, and all those stories are blatantly obvious that they're fabricated, and it just doesn't work. But she's going for that hashtag so relatable humor, and I guess it does work because she is successful. But anyway, I said the things in 4 parts, but it's really not. To be honest, there's quite a bit here in terms of the subject she hits, but those are the big 4. She has a part where she goes on political jokes. I don't care for political content. I don't think any political comedy has any staying power ever. No one's going to watch something, this 3 years from now and laugh at any of the political jokes she made. I don't think political comedy is good in any capacity done by any comedian. That's just my personal opinion. And she does have a segment where she talks about that. And that's really all of it. That was the only other part that I could really put into a group here, because everything else fell into one of the 4 categories that I listed before. It's not good. There's nothing here good. And to be honest, that about sums it up. I don't think any of you are, foaming at the mouth, just eager to watch Amy Schumer's new comedy special, but now you know my opinion of it. Go watch it if you want to. That's totally in your right if you'd like. I just think it was a big old shitter. It was stinky as fuck, man. Like, it's not even so bad it's good to laugh at. It's just sad, honestly. And that's it. Classic Amy Schumer, baby. See ya. Prepare to make your birthday list and fill it with nothing but Rick Owens' future fashion pieces. Let's go ahead and kick this off right. Coming at us now is Frida, sporting the Flesh Backpack, a Rick Owens staple, his signature move. We're still unsure if that's a living, breathing woman on her back or just a corpse. Inspired by Brazzers Productions, we have the Standing 69. It's less of a fashion piece and more of a statement. The table napkin for when your fingers are dirty but your ass is clean. The unqualified skydiving instructor, where you have your client strapped into you upside down in the Undertaker tombstone position. Up in front we have the right hanging spontaneous erection, while in back we have the fuck you, here's my asshole. The Magenta Paradise Silk Serenade with a McTwisty can and backside 180 kickflip. Don't forget to pick up this tremendous dress this summer. It's a dress that Rick Owens himself crumpled with his own 2 hands. It'll surely be flying off the shelves. Who's that Pokemon? It's a Xenomorph's head hanging off the side of a dress. Did you guess it? Whoops-a-daisy, it looks like they accidentally tossed in a normal-looking outfit for this part of the fashion show. Rick Owens sends his apologies. There we go, we now return to regular Rick Owens fashion programming. This girl is a real trooper. With every step, that's another mouthful of pussy. So you like fashion, huh? Yeah, we thought so. You're welcome. Play close attention to the footage here. You might notice a little surprise. Did you catch it? We'll rewind it for you. Your eyes aren't lying to you. That is once again, per Rick Owens' fashion vision, another woman miserable while being strapped to another woman. Let's take a peek behind the curtain here and look at the genius on the other side. There's Rick Owens himself, the only man on earth that God has ever given the title of Fashion Master to. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I oftentimes try to think of stupid professions that could actually make quite a bit of money, and I thought of some pretty good ones, some of my best being a car whisperer, where people who are very passionate about their automobiles could hire me for about $50 an hour, and I'd go just fall asleep in the backseat of their car, and I'd wake up with a lot of advice on what the car's feeling, how the car feels about the owner, so I could bridge this gap between the two so that way the owner can be more in touch with their car, and for a premium price I could help them give tips on how to improve their gas mileage, what the car wants in order for it to perform to its optimal levels. I've also thought about a wealthy person bragging therapist, where the really wealthy people can come in and for, let's say, about $1,000 an hour, they can just brag at me about how rich they are and I'll just sit there and listen. But not even I could think of a stupider gimmick than what I saw on Facebook today. A performance artist for pets. You can already just gather they love the smell of their own farts. It's amazing. It's a brilliant scheme. Let's go ahead and play this a bit. Little missionary position while the dog watches on. Pretty incredible stuff. It's perfect because there's so many people that would definitely buy into this, people that really want their animals to experience the finer things in life, like expensive cuisines and taking them to plays and shows and shit. Now you can order these two goobers to come right to your house and perform for them like a fucking magician at a child's birthday party.
Contact us and invite us to their home.
So these are the two performance artists. The guy looks like the dwarf Ori from the Hobbit movies. And basically what they do is they go to the pet owner's home and just kind of play with the pets for anywhere from 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and that's about it. And you pay them for playing with your pets while you're there. I don't know why you wouldn't just play with your pets instead of hire these professional performance artists. I mean, they don't even have a script or props or anything. It's some very low budget performance art if you ask me. But then again, I'm not an animal. I don't know what kind of standards animal plays should be held to. So maybe the animals are blown away by their performance. Maybe they think it's top tier entertainment. But more likely than not, they're just wondering when they're gonna get their treat.
We were looking at pets already since years, and one of the things that we're interested in is how much spare time they have. And having a free time is really one of the important things you need in order to consume culture. And then we also noticed how our human audiences have almost no time. So why not expand our work to this new audience?
What do you mean how much free time animals have? Animals have nothing but free time. They don't have a work schedule. They don't have obligations or anything. Oh shit, the analytics are pouring in. It looks like I need to invest in sausages soon. What do you think, Mr. Ruffles? Well, Beavington, I'd say the puppy chow pow pow is about to collapse. I think that bubble's about to burst. Well, it's a stupid point to make. Why not be a little more honest? Yeah, we knew there'd be dumb people out there to buy this service, so we decided to go for it. Since we were unable to do it for humans successfully, might as well do it for pets. Don't try and hide it behind, well, animals have some free time and why not give them a little culture? No, that's stupid. An animal doesn't give a shit about pop culture. Are you fucking kidding me? There's not a single fucking animal out there right now going, oh, all this free time, if only I could see a play. I wish Phantom of the Fetch was coming to my town. Fuck.
Do cats react differently from dogs?
Performance for the dog and performance for the cats are different shows.
How many shows do they have up their asshole? I don't see scripts or anything. I imagine they just kind of go here and wing it. Now, while I find the whole idea of being a professional performance artist for pets to be quite ridiculous, I will say I do see the value in people coming to play with people's pets that are too busy to do it themselves if they have to work too much. But that's just called pet sitting. I think most pet sitters play with your animals because animals are fucking awesome. I don't think there's much of a need for professional performance artists for pets. I don't think that category is going to be at the Oscars anytime soon or anything like that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe next year we'll see a category for this. Oh, and here accepting the award for Best Pet Play is Scrotius von Sonting. for his work on the Book of More Treats. But yeah, anyway, I thought this was just another little creative waste of money profession type deal. So that's it. See ya. I know I'm a little tardy to the party with watching this video, but I just got around to checking it out. So I'll break down the situation for you. This old man here who looks like the scientist from the I, Robot movie with Will Smith is up delivering his stand-up comedy routine. He's fucking killing it tonight. And then he delivers a real gut buster that really just tickles the fancy of this old drunk woman in the back who just has a big old hoot at it. So I'll let it play so we can go ahead and all laugh together.
Unclear about this. Did she actually know what arrangement was made?
No one knows for sure if she knew what arrangement was made, but one thing we do know for sure is that punchline fucking slayed. It was a real knee slapper. And this lady's laughter is just so contagious. Let's go ahead and just watch her laugh and talk about it. Look at this. It's just so natural. This is how I laugh when something really gets me going. Something really makes me want to slap my knee and wiggle my finger, you know? Just one of those jokes that make you want to tilt your head back and start doing shoulder shrugs like you're being possessed by some type of fucking laughing demon. This really looks like some type of old tribal rain dance she's performing here. It's pretty natural stuff all around, you know? It looks like she's trying to position her head so she can catch food in her mouth, like showing off for her friends. I'll tell you, if there was ever any convincing evidence that reptilian humanoids exist, it would be this video right here in this lunatic of a woman. It's amazing. This is what I imagine it would be like if a robot was trying to blend in, or an alien maybe. Ho ho ho, good joke, yes, ha 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 ha, a good one you told, ho ho, I'm laughing at that joke. This is what I imagine it would look like if Roombas could show emotion and you told them a real good zinger of a joke. But yeah, that's about it, you know, just some contagious normal laughter. Just wanted to share it with everyone. Even though I'm pretty sure everyone in the world has seen this video by now, I wanted to be the one to bring it to you last. Alright, that's it. See ya. What's up everybody, it's Critical. This video right here has been making the rounds on the internet. It's become quite the sensation. I usually don't give a shit about viral videos, however this one brought back some repressed memories. If anyone out there is in a sorority, or is dating someone that's in a sorority, or just has a friend that's in a sorority that is just sharing information with the friend about the sorority, you would know that this is only the tip of the iceberg and some of the bizarre shit that sororities do. So, as you can see, it's very strange. You know, they open the door and they got girls stacked on top of girls. It looks like something you'd find in Silent Hills. They got arms in the background clapping. It looks like fucking noodles going nuts. Or fucking those thunder clappers from hockey games, the inflatable things that you smash together to make a lot of noise. And it's a very strange scene, right? People are like, wow, this is so weird. But what no one seems to realize is, this is totally normal. This isn't a recruitment video like people are playing it up to be. This is actually just what's called an open door chant, or, depending on where you're located, an open house sorority chant. And there's tons of these. This is very common practice in sororities. It truly is a terrifying sight to behold if you ever have the misfortune of having to see one of these practices or rehearsals. My ex was in a sorority and a couple other friends of mine were also in sororities, and I used to practice the chants with them because I got a big hoot out of it. So I used to go out of my way to try and learn these chants, and I still remember a few of them. My favorite was Alpha Chi's Heidi tidy gosh almighty, who the hell am I? Shim sham hot damn, I'm an Alpha Chi. And then everyone goes bananas. I've creamed my pants by the end of the chant. Just a good time all around, but it usually left me with questions such as, why? It's a very bizarre practice. These two videos I'm going to show you are from competitions where they chant and have little choreography to it, and then they get first, second, third, stuff like that. And just look at this. This looks like something children would perform in school. Some type of school performance for the parents. Some Schoolhouse Rock type shit. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. I'm sitting here on Sorority Hill. Fucking conjunctivitis, hepatitis, bad hygiene are these ailments causes. Pulled both of those out of my ass, but you get the point. It's very childlike. And everyone I've ever met in a sorority has always said they hated the chants and the songs and this basically ridiculous stuff that you're seeing here. Even the people who organize that stuff hate it. so I don't understand why sororities still practice it, but I just wanted to let you all know that the viral video going around now with the doors opening and the flesh pyramid of girls singing songs is very common in sorority life, so yeah, that's it. So yeah. Oftentimes I'll go on a binge where I seek out the strangest videos the internet has to offer, and I don't like to type in something weird to find something weird that's cheating and it takes the sport out of it, so I'll type in pretty standard words or sometimes even weird amalgamation of words such as meat steamroller and see what I get, but more often than not I'll use pretty standard words. But one thing that always turns up the strangest results is modern art. I'll get videos ranging from someone pouring a can of SpaghettiOs into their vagina to someone dancing on sticks of butter while blowing out their ACL. It turns up the fucking weirdest shit. But today I concluded my binge with yet another modern art search that came up with a result that really spoke to my soul, really spoke to me on a metaphysical level, made me really question things in this corporeal world. So this is a clip from a longer piece. The longer piece is probably not allowed to be shown on here, so I'm just going to take this clip and show it. Now, I'd like to break this down and relate it to the world in which we live, as well as offering my interpretation of the message the artist is trying to convey with this piece. So right away, it's not hard to tell that he is trying to portray an anus, a human anus. He's created two papier-mâché ass cheeks as well as the legs, and it's more of a pancake-type ass. It's not round, and I think that's trying to represent human evolution, how we once thought the world was flat, now we know it's round. Well, he's taking us back to our roots. What if asses weren't round like we thought they were? What if they're actually flat? And I think he's trying to challenge our understanding of the world in which we live. So right away, he's trying to get a message across, and you can see there's a little scrotum and a little cock there. I'm not quite sure the significance of that. I think it's just to be more anatomically correct here. And then he goes in the first 10 seconds, and he takes a shit out of his mouth. And I think that's trying to tell us that we are all full of shit, and sometimes we just need to get it out of our system. If you're paying close attention to his costume, you'll notice some very thick flowing pubic hair. It's like a fucking lion's mane down there. It genuinely looks like Twisted Sister's hairdo. There's really no significance that I can find in that other than the fact that it just looks superb, and I just wanted to bring attention to his excellent costume design. Now as the video progresses, you'll notice that he has a dolly strapped to his back, and I don't think this is just a fashion choice. I don't think he's trying to start a trend, nor is he following one. I don't think this is his summer sportswear. I think he's trying to tell us something, that we are putting assholes on dollies and shipping them. We are shipping rectums. And we as a consuming society should demand higher quality materials from the manufacturers and not settle for this low grade shit that we're being fed. And he's trying to get us to band together, to strap dollies to our backs and say, we will no longer be the toilet paper to wipe the shit coming from your mouths, big business, both domestic and international. So I think he's really trying to get across a very strong point here, and he's doing a fantastic job. And the rest of the video is spent with him crying and being in some very clear pain over the realization of where we stand as a species. And he's just really showing how disturbed and upset he is and downright perturbed with all of this shit. And he's doing a type of anal catharsis and trying to show us all of these big ideas in a way we can all understand. Because we all have anuses and we all shit from those anuses. No matter what they tell you in biology class or in the world, we all do that. And this man is using that to try and start a movement. And you can really kind of understand now why I believe this is one of the most powerful pieces in all of art history and should be a celebrated performance for eons to come. This man is a modern day Van Gogh, a Van Ass, if you will, a Salvador Dali anus. This man has really hit the nail on the head. I give this performance 2 ass cheeks jiggling very fast.